Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dylan's Daily Show. So, since the election of 2016, where Donald Trump obviously triumphed over Hillary Clinton, we've been seeing a lot of excuses being stirred up and being made as to why Hillary Clinton lost the election. In fact, Hillary Clinton herself wrote a book explaining why she lost. It's essentially just a book full of excuses as to why she lost. But one of the major excuses that was sticking around for a long time was this Russia collusion BS that was being spread around, that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians, or the Russians colluded to get Donald Trump to win the election. And that was their main goal, is, we're gonna push to help Donald Trump win the election. Although, honestly, having Hillary Clinton as president of the United States probably would have benefited Russia more than having Donald Trump, because she was the one who signed the Uranium One deal, sold our uranium to Russia. She is, very, very, she might say, come off as anti-Russia, and she might say that I don't want Russia impeding into Ukraine and all of that. But if you look at her actions, it seems like she's very pro-Russia, unlike Trump. But Donald Trump received some fantastic news today. I'm reading this from Reuters, and I'll link this down below if you guys want to read the article yourself. House Republicans say probe found no evidence of collusion between Trump and Russia. Now, before you say, oh, these are the Republicans, it's biased, it's the Republicans. Of course it's the Republicans. But they've been looking into this for over a year. And at the conclusion of it, they found no evidence of collusion. You got to remember, these Republicans, these are establishment Republicans that are looking into this. These aren't Trump-supporting Republicans. These are establishment Republicans. These were people who were pushing for Jeb Bush, who were pushing for Marco Rubio, who didn't want Trump to win the election. All right, these are not biased individuals that are looking into this. Just because it says Republican does not mean pro-Trump. There's a huge difference between Republican and pro-Trump, just to make that clear. House Intelligence Committee Republicans said Monday that the panel had finished conducting interviews and investigation of Russia in the 2016 election and found no collusion between President Donald Trump's associates and Moscow's efforts to influence the campaign. Quote, we have found no evidence of collusion, coordination, or conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Russians, committee Republicans said as they released an overview of their probe. Representative Mike Conway, who had led the panel's investigation, said the panel had finished in the interview phase of its probe. Quote, you never know what you never know what you never know, but we found no reason to think there's something that we're missing in this regard. We've talked to everybody that we think we need to talk to, and he said that on Fox News. Now, obviously, Mueller is still investigating this. Mueller's been investigating this. It's one of the largest witch hunts in the history of American politics. It's absolutely insane. And what has he found? What has he found so far? Oh, well, what about Manafort? What about Manafort's associates? Yeah, anything that... To go after Manafort and to go after Manafort's associates, Mueller had to go after them for things other than Trump-related issues, other than collusion-related issues. He had to go after them for other crimes that they had, supposedly committed. It had nothing to do with the Trump-Russia conspiracy. They have not gotten anybody on the record saying anything that, proving that Trump had colluded with Russia. They have no evidence of Trump colluding with Russia. I mean, this whole thing is a witch hunt. They found nothing. So, of course the House Republicans finished their thing early. Yeah, because they looked at the evidence objectively, and they said there's nothing here. There was no collusion. We're ending our investigation. Mueller can't do the same thing. Mueller is just digging through all of this over and over and over again, just trying to find some glimmer of a piece of evidence that he can see. Oh, there maybe. It's just like, dude, you're not going to find anything. Give it up. It just at some point you have to give it up. Committee Democrats had no immediate response to the announcement, which was expected. Panel Republicans have been saying for weeks that they were near the end of the interview phase of the probe. Democrats didn't even say anything. Democrats have accused Republicans on the committee of shrinking the investigation in order to protect Trump and his associates, some of whom have pleaded guilty to charges including lying to investigators and conspiring against the United States. But see, even if they did lie, did they lie about Russia or did they lie about other things? Right? This is the question here. They've concluded their investigation. Of course, Democrats want to keep going because they don't want Trump. They don't want to admit that Hillary just lost the election. That's what this all started out as. It all started out as, I don't want to admit that Hillary Clinton just lost the election because she's a terrible candidate. I don't want to admit it, so let's open this investigation. And now they're so deep into this investigation, and they don't want to admit that this has been a waste of time and a waste of taxpayer dollars, so they just keep pushing and digging and digging and digging, hopefully, hoping that they'll find something. And now the media is starting to realize that there's nothing there. I mean, you've got Van Joseph. I forgot the guy's. What was the guy's name? Van Jones on CNN. Vance Joseph, Broncos head coach. I don't know what I'm thinking. But Van Jones on CNN a while back saying it was a nothing burger. And now they're looking into this Stormy Daniels situation, which is another nothing burger. It's just like Trump is never going to catch a break from the left-wing media. He's never going to catch a break. He's never going to catch a break from Democrats. He's never going to catch a break from the media. This is just going to be what his presidency is going to be like. And they're hoping that they can carry this investigation into 2020, into the midterms, to impact Republicans, turnout. But it's not going to happen. People know this is a witch hunt. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. They've found nothing. And even people who don't think it's a witch hunt are just bored. They're just bored of hearing about Russia this, Russia that, Russia this, Russia that, right? I mean, it's absolutely insane. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' comments down below. How do you feel about this? Are you happy or are you sad? I'm assuming you'd be happy. I mean, I don't know why anybody would be sad about this. So let me know in the comments down below how you feel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and share. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. I will catch up with you guys next time. Bye-bye.